There are hundreds of local animals in dire need of loving homes right about now.
Yeah, the Montgomery County Animal Shelter is over capacity. They've got over 800 animals at the shelter. More than 600 of them have arrived since June 1st. They could really use your help with adoptions and fosters. The Montgomery County Animal Shelter is waiving all pet adoption fees. The animals have been vaccinated, dewormed, spayed or neutered, and microchipped. They're open every day from 11:30 to 5.